Good morning. So, just got done measuring that house I was talking about last night. Oh, and I got a bunch of stuff loaded up to take out to the flea market. But, see, this is what I do. I start a conversation, instantly go to something else. So let me take this one step at a time. So I went out to the house and measured, and now I remember why I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my God. That house was absolutely disgusting. I mean, just cats and dogs and crap and spiders and wasps and mud daubers and God almighty, man. So yeah, $12,000 ain't worth it. So I'm still going to give them a number, but it might be a little bit higher than normal because that house, I mean, I'm going to have to be cutting back. I couldn't even get to half the windows from the outside because they're so grown up with, hedges and trees and weeds, and it's, oh my God. But yeah, I remember why I don't want to do this anymore. So, and then the door he wants me to swap out had a hood, 2 car doors, an air compressor, some giant cooler thing on the outside. And then on the inside had 2 engine stands with engines on them, a big piece of metal that fell over. And all I could tell you is a 32-inch door just by looking at it. I couldn't even hardly get a tape measure on it. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, God, I think he's going to work harder than I do just trying to make room for me to get to his damn stuff. So, and by the way, if you have people coming over to your house to do work, clean up your damn shit. I'm not talking about scrubbing. I'm talking about just give them room to set down a tool bag and to stand there, or her, So now I'm heading out to the market, and and the house was on the west side. So for those of you in Jacksonville, you know what it was. West side has a reputation. Like if you're a single band and just want to have some fun, West Side is a great place to go. But you don't want to stay there. But anyways, so I'm gonna go out to the market. I'm gonna drop this stuff off and set up a couple tables. I got one more load with the trailer with some furniture, and that should pretty much clear out all the big stuff. So that'll be 2 trailer loads and a truckload. So like I said, I'm just going to dump this off and then go hook up a trailer and then go straight back. And then I got about 4 tables that I want to use for the whenever I go mobile. So I want to go ahead and get them set up and then start basically for the next 3 weekends. I want to practice setting them tables up and see what it's going to work, and see if it's going to work, I should say. These people are crazy drivers. Oh, I heard a noise and I'm like, I thought the truck was making noise. They're over there drilling a hole in the ground next to a bridge. So, let's see what else. Oh, I was watching another YouTuber, I'm not going to say their name, nothing like that, but they were talking about equality for the sexes. So in other words, they're like, women should have the same rights as men, and men shouldn't run things and everything else. And it kind of got me thinking, if, and this is an if, this is where I'm probably going to get in a little trouble. Okay, and let me preference this whole entire conversation as I don't care. Okay, I don't care if you're a guy, I don't care if you're a girl, I don't care what you do, as long as you do it right. I don't care what someone does. I don't care how much you get paid. I think it's our individual right to do the best we can for what we can. If we don't want the best as an individual, then don't strive for it. If you want to be lazy and sit around the house, or not be lazy and sit around the house, do it. I am the proponent of free will and freedom. Okay? Go live your life, have fun, do whatever the hell you want as long as it doesn't affect someone else. Period. Now I'm going to get into the conversation that someone else started. I'm just going to interject an idea to what they were talking about. But they were saying how everything has to be equal. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. Let's make everything equal. But if we're truly going to have it equal, then we need to get rid of men and women's sports. We need to get rid of, any type of thing that's solely dedicated to women or solely dedicated to men. If a man can walk around without a shirt, so should women. Most people don't have a problem with that. Most, not all. If a woman can walk around in a thong, so should a guy. I don't necessarily want to see it, but I'm not prejudiced against anybody. Go live your life, have fun. And the biggest argument about equality is the stores. Because look how many stores, try to name one store that doesn't have a men and a woman's section. Every single store has a men and a woman's bathroom, a men and a woman's clothing set, a men and a woman's, hygiene area. So, if the fact that people are out there saying that we need to be 100% equality, there can't be any discrimination, well, that's a line that, are you sure you want to cross? And the whole thing about women's in sports, I don't have a problem with any woman playing in sports, but to be completely honest, this is not my personal opinion, this is statistics, okay? Women can't compete in men's sports. I'm not saying every single woman on the planet, because I'm sure there's some that can, but as a general rule, you take the best team in the WNBA and put them up against a mediocre team in the NBA, they're not going to do too good. So that's kind of, like I said, I'm all for equality. I'm for you doing whatever you want to do. Okay, I have multiple family members, and like I said, I got 7 sisters through marriage, through divorce, through God knows. I got a bunch of damn sisters. I got probably 30 female cousins. Okay, and all the kids that they have. I'm gonna tell you, gender lines in my family are fucked. I have so many people in my family that have switched sides, or now they want to be this versus that. And again, I don't care. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay? That's what I'm about. I'm about just having fun with life. You should be able to do whatever you want to do. But that being said, you can't falsely have these ridiculous claims based off an agenda or one aspect of equality. It's like, okay, well, men get paid more than women for the same job. Well, women go in there and ask for a raise. Okay? If you want to be at the same place as a man, grow a set of damn balls, walk in there and say, this is what I'm worth. And if they don't want to pay you, then find someone who will. In fact, if you really want to talk about inequality, let's talk about, how much money women make on online services. Porn, Twitch, YouTube, all they got to do is show a big set of titties and they guarantee money. I have seen some of the dumbest, most idiotic people on Twitch and on YouTube who are, their mental capacity is that of a flea, and they're making millions of dollars because they got a big set of tatas. In fact, I'm not even going to say, I go to the channel too because I like looking at titties. So, I mean, I don't give them no money. I'm not that damn, I've never been a person who pays for anything in that regards. But, there's women on Twitch that their business model is to inflate a kiddie pool, buy an inflatable unicorn or banana, sit on it, and when people give them money, write their name on their body or on a board or something. This is a real job, by the way. Okay? There are women, listen to me now, and I don't fault them. They're making money. They're providing income for them and their family. I don't have a problem with it. I'm simply stating that you know what? No, never mind. I just had a thought. But yeah, there's people that, they put on a bikini or put on some kind of provocative clothing. They sit on a banana. I've seen it time and there's a whole channel, a whole section of Twitch. And on TikTok, and I don't know if it's on TikTok, but no, TikTok is another one that women get a ton of money for making funny faces and doing a little peace sign and being all Japanimation and shit. And they're getting money just for wearing a damn skirt and a tight top. So, if you want to talk about equality, it's not very equal on the internet. Anyway, I'm kind of going down a road here, but, I don't mind it. But it's, I was sitting there thinking, I wonder how much money I can make if I sat on a banana. Or I should say a peach. I guess a peach would be more appropriate. But, yeah. But it's I don't know, it just, I was listening to her conversation on, why women are inferior to men and everything else, and it shouldn't be that way. And I agree. It's just her argument was flawed in many, many ways. Not the premise of the argument, her particular argument. So, but it's just something that popped up on YouTube, and I watched it, and I was like, this is kind of cringe. But then again, it's all mine. So, but yeah, today's just another moving shit day, which I really hate to do. I'm really trying to get to a point where I can, say, hey, let's go out to the beach and go metal detecting, or, hey, let's go out to Coral Castle and go look around, some weird voodoo and space age shit and all this stuff where he magically built this building and nobody knows how he did it. With me being a contractor and a door guy, supposedly there's this door there that, you can put, so many tons, you can push it with your finger. If I go there, I'll tell you exactly how it's done. I know doors. Okay, one thing I always tell my customers, and this is something I can back up to, I'll challenge anybody to a door building competition. But, yeah, there's a saying I always tell my customers: if Eminem's allowed to be the rap god, then I'm the door god. So, oh, and oh god, I can't say this too much. How am I gonna say? Okay, see, I saw a license plate, and I don't want to put the license plate on there, so I'm only going to reference things. But yesterday, coming back from the flea market, I saw this vehicle, and I wanted to take a picture of it, but I couldn't, I saw it when he passed me, but he was going a hell of a lot quicker. And it's funny, but it's also kind of wrong. I don't know if he was trying to do that or if it was meant to do. It's just something that I instantly noticed, and that's where my mind went. That may say more about me than him. But it was a person of Asian descent. Okay, he was, and I don't know if he was Chinese, Japanese, he looked very Asian, okay? He was driving a vehicle that had the license plate referenced a barbecue, okay? It had a little saying about barbecue. And then also on the back of the truck had pictures of dogs. And I know it was not related. It was, I don't think it was intentional, but just to for me to see it and say Asian barbecue dog, You know, it's like, wow. I mean, and see, that's how I'll see something and instantly make a connection of, does that make me racist? I don't, well, it just, you know how everybody talks about dogs being cooked, which they really are. I mean, you know, dogs and cats being cooked over in China and Venezuela and, you know, a lot of other countries, Africa. I mean, but yeah, they eat whatever they can find in other countries. Again, people don't realize how good they have it. You know, I mean, you know, you got Ukraine is another one. I mean, just so much rampant poverty, and they do whatever. I mean, from someone who's from Ukraine, okay. This is my conversation with him. There's a possibility he was lying to me. I'll never discount that. You know, people tell me stories all the time. I'm going to refer them to you, but I have a feeling he wasn't. But his dad and his mom was able to come to America, and the way they paid for it was their daughter. So they paid to get brought here to America through some system, which I know about the system. I don't know that specific, and that may be you know, I might do a little bit more research before I open my mouth too much on it. But I know from Iran and from Ukraine on how people are coming over here, other than walking across the border. So, and it's a full-fledged system set up, and it's kind of sort of legal, but it's not. So anyways, but yeah, the reason his mother and father came here is payment was their daughter, which you can kind of guess what the daughter was doing. But and then they had him over here, and he's an American, and because they had him over here, now they're kind of sort of American. So. And this was years ago, so, you know, I don't really know where they are right now. They're just people that crossed my path a few years ago. But yeah, there's things that happen in other countries. Boy, I'm all over the place on this conversation. But yeah, there's things that happen that happens in other countries that you would get arrested and possibly shot. You know, and it's common everyday stuff in other countries. I mean, people here in America actually have it, I don't want to say too good, but I kind of want to say too good, because they don't know about struggle. In fact, I made a joke with one girl I was talking to, and I guess she took me seriously, because she was like, hell yes, we need to do that, because she went full on seriousness. I was just kind of joking around, but I says, hey, you remember in 300, you know, the movie 300 with the what was it? I can't remember the name of the people, the badass dudes that fight everybody. But you know, in the beginning they talk about how the defective babies they throw over the cliff. You know, like, you know, and I'm not talking about handicap. I'm talking about people who just, if they accidentally walk off a cliff, just let them. just you know, just let them go. If they want to walk in traffic, just have fun. You know, we really don't need them that much, anyways. Oh, that's harsh to say, but I don't care. We got a lot of people that they may be great people. They may do good, but man, they're not productive. They're not any part of the society. You know, they're not really helping anybody, including themselves. Some. I don't. And I've met a lot of people that, you know, I've met people that will not leave their house. I've met some strange ass people. Like, I want to tell a lot more, but, you know, some of the things I say can, you know, easily be kind of referenced back to them, and I don't want to throw anybody's business out there. Like, I'll say things, but I'm going to keep everything very vague so that I'm not, not infringing. Like, I don't want people to judge them or off something that I say, I mean, I've actually had one person say something to someone else about me, and then had two people try to jump me at a gas station over comments that other person said. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that to anybody else. I would never do anything to purposely affect anybody else's life. That's not what I'm about. Now, if you want to fuck up your own life, I say have fun with it. But I don't want to be the one that, says anything that would affect someone else's life in a negative way. In a positive way, I'll say something, but not in a negative way. And I may do it even accidentally, but I will never do it purposely. Unless you piss me off, then I might. But anyways, I'm almost at the market, so I'm going to get this stuff unloaded. I don't think I'm going to really be here that long. I'm just going to drop it off, go get a trailer, and then come back up here. So 2 trips today. Hopefully it's not going to rain. It looks like it's going to, but I'll take my chances. There's like 6 pieces of furniture that I can only fit like 1 or 2 pieces at a time, but if I bring my trailer, I can bring all of them one shot. So, but I think I'm going to cut it off here. One other thing. I'm not cutting it off. Stay with me. I talked with the Office Depot, Office Max place, and the people who were doing all the signage and all the, like, my business cards and everything else, they ironically moved to the west side where I just was. But he teamed up with this big national corporation, and I'd rather do business with small businesses versus big national chains. So, but I guess Office Max is still a national chain, but they're right up the street. So until I find someone else, I'm going to use them. And I am going to be doing some things to promote the YouTube page. So I'm actually, I want to get more viewers, but I'm also scared because I don't know who's going to be, like, I have no idea who the 7 to 13 people that watch my videos, I really don't know who you guys are. Like, I know, like 5 of you that watch it just about every time, and, and thank you. But the other ones, I really don't know. Alright, now I was looking at the time on how much time I have in this video. I try not to make them too long. I try to keep them around like 10-20 minutes. But anyways, no more rambling. Peace, love, money. I'm out.